Hi guys, this is Cornelia Pauline. I'm so excited about today's video because I'm going to talk to you guys about sort of like the online business success, right? How to really have success when it comes online and what's the roadmap, right? What are sort of like the big steps that you have to focus on as you progress along or, move along in this journey to really get like an online business that is sustainable, that is always kind of like growing, that is partly automated. Of course, you always have to work on your business, right? You can never like fully automate it. In my opinion, if someone tells you that, like, they're lying. But so anyways, I did want to show you the steps because I know a bunch of people that I talk to, sometimes they're really confused, especially like beginning, online business owners or entrepreneurs, they're confused about what to really focus on at each different step in the development. And so especially when it comes to your offering or anything like that, there are 4 big focus steps, right? So the first one is that you definitely want to be focusing in your business on one core product. It can be like whatever it is, depending on the products you're offering, you should focus on one core product. And ideally that core product is anywhere between, I would say, $100 to $300, right, in that price range. So it really can get you some good revenue, right, when you start selling it. However, if you, for instance, have an e-commerce shop, right, then this will be a little bit harder to do. Then, of course, it works a little bit different numbers-wise. But regardless, you kind of want to be in a range then with your e-commerce shop too, where I have a core product. And so also when it comes to like your digital business or digital products, have sort of like a core product in mind and focus completely on making this work to the point of where you really, selling it like on autopilot and the market actually wants it and they continuously buy it from you until you reach $1 million in revenue. That's sort of kind of like really that level you want to get to with this core product. But and once you get to this, right, this level, then you want to be starting to kind of implement a back-end offer, right? Essentially, you double down so much that you've really got this to work, and that's all you need to be focused on right now. And of course, the very important thing is what most entrepreneurs struggle with at the very beginning is that they need to be focusing on what am I selling and who am I selling it to, right? As long as you can answer those 2 things, and you usually answer those 2 things with your core product. So if you're really hitting like this golden nugget and it's really like flowing, then you're gonna hit the $1 million in revenue pretty fast. It can usually happen within a few months, or also a year or a year and a half, depending on the price point and a couple of other things of your core product, right? Now, when we're talking about the second focus step, once you've hit the $1 million in revenue, then you really want to be focusing on your back-end offer, right? And that's usually something more higher priced. That can be usually something that has to do, for instance, something like private coaching. It can be like a mastermind, anything like that, anything higher that you can offer, right? That's usually your back-end offer, right? Now you're really starting to double down on your business in order to make sure you're really continuously getting the revenue in, right? To further scale up your business. And you scale up your business obviously by, by selling more products, right? But that fit to your core product. Always keep this in mind, okay? So now we have like the back-end offer, right? And of course, again, you double down on this. You really try, you really focus to make it work and to get the conversion rates to a place where you feel good about them, right? And now what do you have to do now? Now you have this additional revenue coming in. And since you have this additional revenue coming in right now you really want to focus on bringing more audiences or making more audiences aware of, hey, this is my business. This is how I can help you. This is how I can solve your pain point. So, because ideally, like I told you, if you answer those 2 questions at the beginning, the what am I selling and who am I selling it to, right? Then it's usually a very particular niche focused audience, right? That you're selling this product to. However, now you have a little bit more freedom, right? So to speak, because obviously you have the revenue, you can breathe a little bit more, so to speak, right? You don't have to kind of worry about anything in terms of like monetary things, right? So now though, you think about who else can I help with this core product or with my offerings right now, right? And this is like the third step that you focus on at this point, is to really kind of find different audience segments and then slightly change the offering for them in order to bring more people into your tripwire. So now you're getting creative because Of course, you always want to be cohesive when it comes to your marketing. Your messaging has to always have like this, it has to be the same messaging, right, to the same audience. And so if you're targeting a different audience, you have to also change your tripwire up, and most likely your messaging, you have to pivot a little bit with that. So this is this third focus, right? Because now you're getting creative and you're thinking about how you can bring more and more people into sort of like your business, into your funnel, right? And then finally, the fourth thing, now you're really at the point where we're going to scale like crazy. Because now you have your core product that you really prove people are getting, results, you're really helping people, and you have a ton of testimonials and social proof, right? You have your back-end office in place where you have like obviously the big money as well as like the follow-up sequences. And then you have different ways to bring people continuously into your business, into your funnel, right? With different tripwire products. And you can get totally creative. Like, I'm not even telling you a number, right? Everything, that you want to test out at this point, you can test it out. And then finally, of course, now the fourth thing, you want to scale up, and you do this, of course, as much as possible with paid advertising. So this is where you really invest like tons and tons of money into, scaling up your business, right? Into making it even like so that more and more millions of people find out about it, right? And this is where you really, really blow up. If you're doing, the previous steps, if you're building your business and putting the blocks in place where you're supposed to be. Anyways, I hope that this was helpful to you. If you have any other questions whatsoever, just drop a comment down below. I'll make sure to answer them. I also run a free Facebook group where I also am going to drop the link down below. You can request access to it, and our community is helping more, business owners like scale up their businesses and become successful. And also, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share it if you want to spread some love, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.